You came in here and hit the ground running, didn't you?
Not yet.
Great.
So obviously we had this big, massive cliffhanger. The season literally ended in a bang. What, if anything, can you tease about what we're going to see from the fallout of that?
Sure. One thing that I can tease is that we, in the episode 601, we flash back to the immediate aftermath of 523.
How is that going to affect Oliver? The impact of this thing?
Deeply. Sorry.
No, we were warned.
What was it like having Menno Bennett back as Slade for the last few episodes? Was it nice working with him again?
Great. It's been great. It was really nice working with him. Really nice working with him this year as well. Really cool. Like, he's my Joker. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that Josh was spectacular as Prometheus, and you can be a spectacular villain, but Green Arrow is only as good as Deathstroke is formidable. So it's been wonderful having him back.
Well, we know Katie's back as Black Siren. So what can you talk about playing off of that, different dynamic with that character now being kind of like the adversary?
We haven't really had a scene yet, actually. I'm so glad that Katie's back. This is my 6th Comic-Con. And I was here with her in 2012 before the show had even come out. So just her being back on the show is rewarding, and I'm interested to see what they do. I don't know what they're going to do with their character.
And then I know you can't say much, but when you read the pilot, the first episode of the season, what was your reaction when you read it? Were you just completely surprised? I mean, how did you react when you read it?
I read it, and I read the ending scene. I went like that. Does that make sense? Very exciting though. It's cool that we've given Oliver new things to play this year. We haven't seen Oliver as a dad, and not only that, but a struggling dad. And Jack, who plays William, I was incredibly nervous after reading 601 because he and I have never really done a scene together. I've sat with him while he played with toys, and I've held him very close on a boat, but have we ever really done a scene? We hadn't, right? So my first day was 4 scenes with Jack. And I was fucking nervous. Because that's a lot of eggs in the William basket, and he was equal to the task. He was really good and continues to be really good. A really, really fine young man and a fine actor.
On the topic of things that we haven't seen, so you made a promise on social media about if we got a season 6, we would see a goatee. So, will we see it?
I'm so sorry, but I had to we flash back in 601 to the immediate aftermath of 523, so I had to take the horrible beard that I grew over hiatus and trim it down. That's not to say that we couldn't grow one over the course of the year. Maybe.
Goatee watch, 2017.
What was it like coming full circle with the flashbacks? I mean, going all the way back to the pilot to the very last, arrow onto the fire pit.
I mean, I ended up on a YouTube deep dive of reaction videos. You guys ever watch those?
Yeah.
And at 523, everyone, all the good ones, everyone's just sitting there going, full circle. And that's how it felt to me, that day when I got on the old super long hair and that's something that I pitched in season 1. I'm like, guys, I'm not wearing a fake beard for the flashback scenes. It's gonna look bad. But I could dress up as a castaway for people to rescue me. And man, putting that outfit back on, the fact that it still fit, that was really something. And I think the scene that I might be most proud of in the entire 5th season was when I called Moira, and Susanna Thompson flew up from San Diego for one day. We shot that in the parking lot of the studio, and it was like she was off camera, and then we built that little piece of the sitting room of the Queen Mansion, and I was off camera for her, and man, like, we won't be able to match the emotional gravity of season 5 until the final season of the show, whenever that is. Not to say that season 6 can't be better, but yeah.
Last year there were some unresolved issues between Oliver and Felicity that weren't resolved until towards the end of the season. Where do you feel that they are right now?
Did she live?
If she's alive. Assuming she lives. Where are they?
Assuming they're in a tremendous place. William is a thing in a good way, but William is a thing.
Thank you.